Hello everyone. Lux Living Furniture is a desktop application developed to simplify the interior design process. This application allows users to create a virtual representation of their room by specifying its dimension and wall colors. Users can then experiment with different furniture placements by adding and arranging furniture items within this virtual space. My role in this project was focused mainly on designing and developing the user interface. I created several core screens such as the login frame, home frame, and the room creation panel. These are the first places users interact with when using our application. So I focused on making them clean, simple, and user friendly. I also designed the sidebar and setting panel which help users navigate through different features like room design, furniture details, and settings. I follow consistency in layout, color usage, and control placement to ensure users feel comfortable while using the app. One challenge I faced was handling smooth transitions between frames without performance drops, which I solved by separating each panel into components that load only when needed. I also worked closely with the 3D team to embed their canvas into the main UI. This role gave me strong experience in building intuitive GUIs using Java Swing and helped me better understand user-centered design. Thank you. Harit, ඉවරද?
Hello everyone. My responsibility was to design and integrate the 3D models of the furniture used in Lux Living. I created Java classes such as chair 3D, bed 3D, and cupboard 3D, and desk 3D.java, which represent the visual furniture items that users can place in rooms. I also developed Canvas 3D. Um, is the component that displays these 3D objects in the UI. These models were kept lightweight to avoid showing down the interface. I used object-oriented principles to make each piece of furniture modular and customizable, which helped when new items needed to be added. One of the technical challenges I worked on was synchronizing the 3D canvas with the raw geometry uh, logic so that placement and movement of items uh, would feel natural. I also tested rendering across different screen sizes to make sure the visuals looked good everywhere. Uh, my work contributed to the core feature of the application, allowing users to see and interact with furniture um, before placing them in a room layout. So when you want to design a room, you have to give colors like this to each wall, and to the floor it next. Then you are go to the 2D plane you have to drag and you can drag and drop the design the furniture as you wish, and then you can save it. Then you can see the visualized 3D model like this with the room structure itself. You can visualize it like this. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Yasi. Hi everyone. I was responsible for the users and staff accounting management part of the project. I developed several features that handle user registration, updating details, and role-based access control. I created forms for staff management using files like addstaff.java, user details.java, update details.java, and more. These features allow for admin or manager to add or edit staff accounts securely. Sourcely. I also handle validation to avoid duplicate entries and add feedback messages. So the users knows when action are successful or not. In addition, I created some of the UI elements for viewing staff roles and from permissions, ensuring that only authorized users could access creation part of the system. I tested the login flow and integrated it with the UI team to make sure the authentication system worked properly. This part of the system helped keep everything is clear and organized exactly for business us. Thank you. Over to you, Isini.
Hi everyone, my role was focused on the logic behind room creation and structure. I worked on classes such as Room 3D, Room Geometry, Room Design, and Room Details, which handled how rooms are generated, displayed, and stored. These classes were responsible for defining room dimensions, walls, grid layouts, and how furniture can be arranged inside. I built methods to calculate valid furniture placement, prevent overlapping, and allow snapping items to a grid. One of the most challenging parts was designing the backend to support real-time updates in the UI when a user adds or moves furniture in the room. I also created data models that store room configurations so users can revisit or edit them later. My contribution ensures that the design experience is not just visual but also structural and accurate, making the app more functional and reliable. Thank you.
My main responsibility was building the furniture browsing and editing experience. I developed features that let user view furniture in list or card format, open detailed pages for each item, and make edits like changing dimension or styles. I work mainly on furniture frame.java, furniture details.java, and edit page.java under the furniture page folder. I also created the history frame, which show user a log of their previous room design, helping them review or restore past layouts. One of my main focuses was making sure users could edit furniture and see update reflected immediately. I added event handling and validation to prevent errors during editing. Another task was organizing the furniture data in a way that efficient and easy to display. This part of the system gives user more control and flexibility in their design experience, helping them visualize exactly what they want. Thank you.
A video of the
Thank you, Amasha. My index number is 108988652. My main contribution to our project was focused on testing, debugging, and overall integration of all modules developed by our team members. Since we had several members working on different components like UI, 3D model, working logic, and user management, my responsibility was to ensure that everything worked together smoothly without crashes or unexpected behavior. I test all the major flows starting from logging, room creation, furniture placement, editing, and viewing history. I create the test case for both valid and invalid use inputs and handle edge cases like empty fields, room overflow, and multiple clicks. I also work closely with each developer to check and fix navigation integration bugs. Additionally, I check the consistency of UI messages, button action, and overall user experience. Thank you.